If you're watching this from the main channel C1, we have created a new music-only channel where we will be posting our music reactions from here on out. So please go over there and subscribe if you are watching our music. I'm curious about this.
This is going to be an interesting combo.
This is, yeah. I'm very curious about this. There's a lot of potential here.
Do you want to try to predict the flow once the first beat hits?
I feel like she's going to start right away.
You think it's going to be immediate? All right.
It's going to be kind of choppy and fast. I feel like her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty, then gave her keys to the city. Then they said she don't do it legitly.
I think she's going to be like, her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. No. I think it'll be like that.
See if we change our mind with the beat. Oh.
Her name was Kitty. It might be like that. Her name was Kitty.
Made her money being pretty and witty.
Yeah, could be like that.
Keys to the city.
Yeah.
Then they said she didn't do it legitly.
Bitch.
I bought a ticket. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast.
What did you say? Fishnets?
0 missteps. What? Yeah, fishnets.
Fishnets?
Anyway, sorry.
Okay, let's see.
I like these drums.
Okay.
Reverb on the first clap. No reverb on the second.
Her name was Kitty. Made her money being pretty and witty.
That's kind of how he said it was going to be.
The keys to this
She even said keys a little lengthy too.
She didn't do it legitly. I bought a ticket. She's dancing in her garters and fishnets. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps. Looking back, I guess it was kismet. I waited by the stage door, packed in with the autograph, hounds barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out. I said, you live in my dream. Then she said to me,
Okay.
Hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl.
You're not tough enough.
And you're never gonna wanna.
Before we get to Sabrina's Carpenter's,
I don't think I've ever felt so. I understand why y'all guys have been bad when I be pausing before the bridge or before the chorus. I get it now.
I assume this is kind of like, it remind me of the Nothing New kind of song that she has with Phoebe Bridgers, where she's kind of like, I was the old girl, you're the new girl, etc., and we relate, and I can give you some type of guidance. But yeah, it's like her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her keys to the city. It's almost like that is what Sabrina Carpenter is doing. She's being pretty, she's being witty, and then they gave her, they're giving her all this claim and praise. And then they said she didn't do it legitly. And then that comes the criticism, etc. And then she's dancing in garters and fishnets. That sounds like Sabrina Carpenter. 50 in the cast, 0 missteps. Looking back, I guess it was kismet. But yeah, packed in with an autograph, hounds barking her name. I said, you live in my dream. Then she said to me, so this is almost, it looks like, okay, Taylor Swift almost give her some praise, like, oh, you're so amazing. I wish I could be like you. And then, if I'm guessing right, Sabrina was like, hey, no, thank you for the bouquet. Like the bouquet that you would catch at someone else's wedding because you're the next one to get married. But in this situation, the bouquet is basically the baton that Taylor Swift is passing to Sabrina because she's the next superstar. That's how I was.
She had an audition of all the Tay daughters. And she was like, you're next.
You're next.
All right, let's see what Sabrina's going to bring.
And you're never ever gonna wait. The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna. She was a menace. The baby of the family in lineage.
She brought her country a little bit.
Father whored around like all men did.
Oh, yeah.
Her mother took pills and played tennis. So she waited by the stage door, asked the club promoter arrive. She said, I'd sell my soul to have a taste of a magnificent life. It's all mine.
I love that. Hey.
You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life.
Oh, they sound really good together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sound really good together.
The more you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe. And you're never gonna wanna. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise. I knew what to expect. Do you wanna take a skate on the ice inside my veins? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away. And all the headshots on the walls of the dance hall are of the bitches who wish I'd hurry up and die.
Love them strings.
Now, baby,
Ooh.
I couldn't if I tried.
I like that.
So I say,
Ooh.
thank you for the lovely bouquet.
Oh.
Married to the hustle, and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. And I'll never know another. Hey, hidden by the lipstick and lace. Sequins are forever, and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you for the lovely. Hey, kitty. Now I'll make my money being pretty and witty. Thank you for the lovely bouquet. Thank you for an unforgettable
Very cinematic.
We will see you next time. Give it up for the band. And the dancers. And of course, Sabrina. I love you, Taylor. That's our show. We love you so much. Good night.
Thank you, Taylor Swift, for not giving Sabrina Carpenter the snow on the beach treatment.
Okay. I like when songs have a narrative arc that they go through. Even within the chorus,
Yeah.
she says, thank you for the love bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl and you're never, ever gonna, which is you don't know the life of a showgirl, like the real life of a showgirl, but you're also never going to know the life of the showgirl as you imagine it.
Yes.
You don't know your fantasy of a showgirl life. You're
It's
never
like having
going
a crush on somebody. It's never actually going to turn out to be
You're
what you
never
want.
gonna know. And at the end of the chorus, she's like, you don't know the life of a showgirl and you're never gonna wanna. You're not gonna wanna know what it's like to be a showgirl in reality, because it's not what you think. I appreciate that. And then in the final chorus, they say, and now I know the life of a showgirl and I'll never know another. They wouldn't trade it for the world.
And she married to the hustle.
You're married to the hustle. It's tough. There's downsides, there's cons, but the pros are so wonderful. And I worked so hard for all of this that I don't mind all the struggle. Actually made it better and more satisfying once I got to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like how they combined on that because they're on a
good together.
Sabrina is on a similar track. She gets, hate, maybe not all from the same reasons, but I like how they connected on that.
She does get a lot of hate though, for just her being her, just as Taylor does for her being her.
Yeah.
And
It's inevitable.
And to me, both Taylor and Sabrina are equally genuine people in their personalities. Like they're not being, yes, Sabrina puts on like a show, but that's her showmanship is her. That showgirl is part of her.